You've got a lot of communities to apologize to.
On
this episode.
The next episode, we're gonna apologize.
I think that next episode we should start with an apology.
Look what you've done to my peonies!
We are in costume today. Or you could say that we're normally in costume, and this is what our true persona is.
Yes, I am Robert Fazbear.
I'm
just kidding. I'm Freddy Fazbear.
You're Freddy Freakbear,
Freak
specifically.
Bear.
I
So
think one could say.
today.
You're
Yeah.
adorned in, can we see a little bit of the outfit? So Veronica's freaky today.
You guys want some ASMR?
She's a little freak.
Do you like that? I bet they love this.
I bet they love this.
I bet they love
at
that.
Fazbear Incorporated. I'm Puppet. I'm the little twink.
I'm the big daddy.
And you're the big daddy. Oh my god, gorge. Wait, that's exciting.
So, how deranged was your week?
Our week was pretty strange. We went to Palm Springs, which was stunning.
Go to Palm Springs in the desert.
Which was a stunning little moment. I don't know if there was any... We went to see Catboy 69.
We did see Catboy 69 and Jamie XX.
Jamie XX, but Jamie XX was kind of like a lesser... I think Catboy 69 was when the party really started.
Yeah.
But
I was not paying attention to the music that much.
Veronica met her husband.
I did know. Well, I wish. You came up to me and just like spoke in my ear and was like, hey, I don't want to bother you, but I just want you to know you're the most beautiful woman in the world. But he had like a lot of times guys at these events can have, especially older guys, what I would describe as Burning Man vibes.
He was very Burning Man. He was a Grateful Dead. He was a deadhead.
Very Burning Man.
Coded.
And I just like, I wasn't feeling the fantasy, so I kind of just said, thanks.
He was also just like a random man.
Yeah.
Like kind of off on his own.
Well, the night before I met my husband, that Brazilian man.
Oh, you did meet your husband and then you didn't bring him back home.
No, because I wasn't sure if he had clocked my tea or not.
Gorge, but he was like cool. He was out at like a trans rave. A rave with the dolls.
A rave with dolls.
A rave with quite a few dolls.
Yeah.
He was probably just like...
He was beautiful though.
He was stunning.
I was not being demure on the dance floor, unfortunately.
No, you were actually quite whorish.
I was being a little whorish.
A little whorish, one could say.
Many could say.
Many could say.
Yeah, it was a fun weekend it's been like a time, you know, like in America. It's been a tough one for us dolls.
Yeah, you could say that. Yeah, we
sending love to everyone out there. I know it's been a struggle.
Yeah, so I think your roommate threw a election day party.
Oh yeah,
and there were some champagne bottles that were unopened.
Exactly.
In the fridge.
My roommate was excited. I'm not a huge Kamala fan, to be honest. I'm not a big Democrat.
Think either of us are. Yeah.
But you know, it's whatever. I don't care. My roommate was very excited for Kamala to win.
Yeah.
And very.
I think we were all rooting for her.
We were,
sure.
yeah. And when she lost, he had like a bottle of champagne that he
I do not want to be at the Lib election watch party when Kamala starts losing.
I left because I just wanted to be alone, and I went to Sabrina's house.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea.
I know. I've been hearing so much about like after the election. Have you heard about like the 4B movement?
What's the 4B movement?
It's like a movement. It's been going on in South Korea for a while, but it's basically like a feminist movement in South Korea where women are just like completely living outside of the patriarchy, like refraining from dating men, marrying men, having sex with men.
Well, that just sounds like, isn't that how the feminist movement originally started or something? Or that was like a faction of the feminist movement?
I think so. I think because that was like a part of like what was it called? A prohibition. I think the thing that doesn't translate to Americans is like Americans see it as like withholding sex from men to punish them.
Yeah.
I think like the South Korean 4B movement is literally like detaching entirely from the patriarchy, just like we're not doing this anymore.
But like, how?
I know. I really want to decenter men.
It makes sense if you're a lesbian, but like that's just
it's something. I don't know. I would love to decenter men, but I've been very into men right now, unfortunately.
I don't think there's anything wrong with
There's nothing wrong with it, no.
But not all men. Is this the time?
I'm just using men at this point.
I think that's a good idea. Anyway, I think we should get into our main topic here.
Our main topic.
We are actually giving the fans what they want and diving in to Five Nights at Freddy's. So, what do you know about Five Nights at Freddy's, just off the cuff?
I know that you like it a lot. I know that it's a video game. I know that people on the internet like it. I know the little can't wait to meet ya.
Wait.
So join the animatronic family. I know that.
Oh my God. Well,
and that is about it.
You're kind of a FNAF fan.
I'm kind of obsessed.
More than you are like in Freddy Fazbear.
I'm kind of really obsessed, if you can't tell.
You're a tad obsessed.
Yeah.
FNAF, for those who don't know, is one of the most stunningest internet games of all time. It started out as like a little kind of like internet horror game whenever those were like really big with like Slender Man. And it's since grown into a huge fandom. There is now a movie out. There's so many games. There are 11 main FNAF
Holy
games.
crap.
What'd you see?
I said, holy crap, that's a lot.
That's not that much.
11?
Mm-hmm.
What's normal? Like, is it just like different versions of the video game? No one is like buying a CD-ROM and putting it in the console for FNAF, right?
CD-ROM?
Like for video games?
No one uses CD-ROMs anymore.
Isn't that how you play like Call of Duty?
I think there are hard copies, but most people just like download them.
I can make the bubbles show up on the podcast.
Do that. Oh, wow. That's beautiful.
You're welcome.
That's kind of stunning.
You're welcome,
What's
everyone.
your experience with video games in general?
Very, very minimal. Because I never got into it. It never really clicked in my brain.
Did like your brother play video games?
Yeah, and I did when I was younger. I played like Star Wars Battlefront.
Okay, gorge.
With them, but it just like, I don't know, like, you know, like Super Smash Brothers,
You know, the Smash Brothers.
The Smash Brothers
Smash
and like
Brothers and the Battlefront, you know.
And Mario Kart, things like that.
Yeah.
But very minimal. I don't play them in my life. No.
No, I feel sorry for you, Gorge. You're really missing out on a lot.
I think it would have like made me less crazy during the pandemic.
Yeah, I think they were good for pandemics.
Because I just go on my phone now. I don't think it's any better.
Yeah, it basically is going on phone, but big screen. It's going on little screen.
Well, you're like accomplishing something.
Yeah, it does feel like good screen, good big screen. So today we're going to be going through a list of all the FNAF characters, or some of the FNAF characters, and we're going to be deciding what type of they are. And at the end of each character, we're going to be saying if they're canceled or valid.
Okay.
Okay. So, first, let's start with Freddy Fazbear.
Daddy.
I mean, yeah, exactly. What's your impression of Freddy Fazbear?
He's kind of like the ringleader, right?
He is. You could say Fazbear Pizza is kind of named after him.
And he's like the main one.
He is the main girly.
And he runs the show. He's like the first one you meet. Was the original video game based on him entirely?
No. It had the main four, which we'll get to right after Freddy.
Yeah, he's Daddy.
Let me read a little thing. Freddy is a brown animatronic bear and the star attraction of the original Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, as well as the face and namesake of the company that owns it, Freddy Fazbear Entertainment. Freddy takes the role of lead singer and overall performer of the band, standing in the center of the stage.
Performer, honey.
Undisclosed to Fazbear Entertainment and the public, Freddy is possessed by the restless spirit of Gabriel, a little boy murdered by William Afton.
Okay.
So there's a lot there that I don't think I can really explain to you.
I think that he probably is like an older gay guy daddy.
Yeah,
who has like
daddy.
Been around, like knows everybody at the club.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
Like I think he's that bear, you know?
I feel like he always like tries to hit on the new twink.
Uh-huh.
But like 90% of the time gets denied.
But they all love him because he's like the
buy
one.
your drink.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. He's definitely a daddy. No, I 100% agree.
I think he's a daddy. Yeah.
Rich daddy. But I feel like he's like a little washed up.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's past his prime, but he kind of knows that.
A little bit ran through.
He's a little ran through.
Aren't we all?
I'd say Freddy Fazbear is quite ran through.
Yes.
Here's the thing. I want to talk about, there's multiple different types of Freddys. There's main Freddy, which we've just been discussing, and then there is Golden Freddy.
Does he have kids?
I mean,
How do they make kids?
y'all could have kids together.
Me and Freddy. If he could give me a son.
I think he could give you a son.
Let me give you a son, Freddy.
Okay, so this is Golden Freddy.
What's that? Oh, that's scary.
That's like the original Freddy.
Whoa, that's so scary.
That was the original Freddy. So you only see this kind of in the back of things.
Mm-hmm.
And so Golden Freddy, previously known by the file name Yellow Bear, is a mysterious and ghost-like entity who takes on the form of a yellow animatronic bear. He plays a prominent role in the Five Nights at Freddy's series, although his origins are cryptic and unknown. Undisclosed to Fazbear Entertainment Inc. and to the public, Golden Freddy, along with 4 original animatronics, are possessed by children murdered by a man named William Afton. Due to this, he and the others are now seeking revenge against their killer by attacking any adults in the pizzeria after hours in blind rage. Despite the good ending, presumably showing his soul to be set free, it's speculated that his spirit refuses.
That's very like queer, like like living out your childhood in your adult body.
Yeah. So
setting your spirit free on the dance floor, honey.
Sweetheart, come on.
I think that's I relate to that. You know, I have an inner child that's, you know.
Do you feel like you've murdered a child?
In no sense.
Per se.
In no sense.
Per se.
And it's coming out. And
you think being transgender is like
and causing
children.
And causing ruckus around, yeah.
You could call it a ruckus.
I would say I'm less mature than most people my age.
I would agree with that. So I think if Freddy Fazbear is the daddy that you love,
mm-hmm.
I think Golden Freddy would slip something in your drink.
Mm-hmm.
I think Golden Freddy is
canceled.
Like, you see the man and you're like,
yikes.
Yikes. So I would say Freddy is valid, but Golden Freddy is canceled.
Are you wearing a bra or are your boobs just that like perky?
I'm not wearing a bra at all.
Oh my god. Jealous.
Because of feminism, we're gonna go to one of the main female characters. We're gonna go to Chica the Chicken.
I think she's really beautiful.
I think she's incredible. Yeah.
I've seen pictures of her and she's really stunning.
I think she's quite stunning.
Do you think she's like related to Big Bird?
Yeah, honestly, kind of.
She looks a lot like Big Bird.
She is very Big Bird coded.
I was obsessed with Big Bird as a kid.
Really?
Yeah.
Like, what kind of obsession?
You
were like really into Big Bird?
I mean, when I was like 8.
You were like into Big Bird,
I was like, oh yeah,
you
those stockings she wears.
Yeah, maybe I put my hand
stunning.
up.
No, I don't know why. I was obsessed with her. I felt like she like she was this like awkward tall girl that I related to. Aww. Not that I was like an awkward tall girl, but I was like, I can see your struggle. I don't know. She's just a very relatable. Yeah, exactly. She's a very relatable character, and I see that in Chica too.
That's true. Chica the Chicken.
What's Chica's story? Because I'm interested.
Okay. So let's learn about Chica. So Chica the Chicken, also known as Chica, is one of the 4 original animatronics. Chica is an animatronic chicken and the backup singer in Freddy's band, positioned at the right side of the stage. Undisclosed. Okay, they keep on this thing. They keep saying undisclosed. Chica is possessed by the restless spirit of Susie, a little girl murdered by William Afton. Say it with me. Murdered by
William Afton.
Oh, okay. You're a FNAF fan in the making. Due to this, she and the others are now seeking revenge against their killer by attacking any adults in the pizzeria after hours in blind rage.
Afters.
Honey, let's do the afters of the pizza parlor.
Afters.
Wait, imagine, honestly, you have a crazy cool warehouse show at Fazbear's Pizza.
You could make that happen.
From the hours of midnight to 6 a.m.
You could make that happen.
We could have a crazy good afters.
We could make an afters happen.
I think we could make an afters happen. Anyway, Chica, she's stunning.
She's a backup singer?
Yeah.
That's tough.
I
always the backup singer, huh?
I know.
I like her eyes too. They're so big and weird.
I know. She is. I'd say she's a trans woman, probably.
Really?
Well, look after she's been searched. Look at this. This is glam rock Chica.
Yeah.
You can see her waist snatched, her tits done.
Only a trans woman would wear something that gaudy.
I know, so gaudy. And
but
she's
I love
probably
her.
like, oh, like I'm doing an 80s thing. But I'm like, bitch, you wear that every day. Like,
Yeah, honestly.
Are you always doing an 80s thing?
She looks stunning, though.
She does look gorg.
And she eats people?
Oh, they all do. Well, they like stuff you in the suit. Because technically they're not robots, they're animatronics. And they're all made to have like a human person inside of them.
Period. I think she is a mother.
I think she's a doll.
I think she's a doll.
I think she's a doll mother.
Mm-hmm.
I would agree.
I would trust her with my life. I would probably get whatevered by her, sure. Like,
oh yeah? You'd get stuffed inside her suit?
Sure, probably. I would be like distracted. I'd be like, that's a cute outfit. And then
you'd be slay queening her.
I'd be slay queening her and she'd get me. So I don't see why not.
She'd get you down, gorge. So she's valid as hell. Hey guys, do you want to listen to us say
That's another. I don't think.
But uncensored. Subscribe to our Patreon, where you can hear all of our episodes uncensored. And not only that, you can also see exclusive content that we'll film only for you, the patrons. You'll also get to vote on episode topics, all for the low price of $5. We'll also put your name in the credits and give you a shout out. So please, 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 please support the dolls. Join the Patreon.
We'll make it worth your while.
Next one is Bonnie the Bunny.
Damn.
I know. Kind of ran through.
Bunny.
Yeah, I know, right?
And this is a big ass bunny. Sorry, I don't mean to body shame this bunny.
Let's not body shame.
Let's not body shame this purple bunny.
You know, I started some discourse with the TikTok recently.
Why?
I said that Dragonair is more cocky than Dragonite, and everyone was saying that I was fatphobic.
I love when people are online too much.
I love when people are online too much. It's kind of my favorite thing.
I love when people aren't properly socialized. Sorry, I'm kidding. I'm gonna start more discourse.
The thing is, like, sometimes I can't tell. I feel like, oh, you're being funny, you're along with the joke, and then some people take it seriously, like, oh, fat phobia on my timeline.
That's
like,
crazy.
I'm like, you're really okay.
Cartoon.
You're doing the like. What is that tone?
It's a cartoon.
Was that necessary? Like, I'm joking about Pokemon. Like, I don't know. Anyway,
I am literally trying to say the dumbest thing I can.
I'm literally going out of my way to be fucking stupid, and you are having the most bad faith interpretation of me.
I don't know. I'm not internet famous, so I don't get canceled for my dumb takes.
I'm not even getting canceled. I'm having a select group of
very passionate teens.
very passionate, neurodivergent teens.
And we love that.
And I love y'all for that.
The bunny?
Bonnie is an animatronic rabbit and the guitarist in Freddy's band, positioned at the left side of the stage.
How is it playing guitar with those big ass fingers?
Gorge. Now we're fat shaming again.
I just have like a question about like the science of it. Actually, I don't know much about guitar.
I don't think it's actually playing guitar. I don't think any of them are actually doing the things that they're like, you know, in Chuck E. Cheese. Do you think Chuck E's
industry
actually...
plants?
Wait, that's kind of real.
They're all industry plants. I feel.
Baby, honestly.
Mm-hmm. This bunny, I don't trust it, but it's supposed to look scary, so I want to give it like the benefit of the doubt. What's her story?
He was the guitarist when the Freddy Fazbear's Pizza was open in 1983. In 1987, he and the original animatronics had all fallen into severe disrepair, and Bonnie was replaced by his newer counterpart for the improved Freddy Fazbear's Pizza, Toy Bonnie. Here, let me click on Toy Bonnie here. This is after she got surged.
She looks out.
Honestly, yeah, I think she got a little botched.
I think she got
I don't want to go to her surgeon. No. I want to know her surgeon so I know not to go to her.
It's very high.
It's giving the facelift was lifted.
It's giving like can't close my eyes. Yeah.
But like this, I feel like I fear she did need the work.
Well, yeah. I don't know if, whatever.
Let's not body shame.
Let's not body shame this poor thing anymore.
This poor busted diva.
This poor busted
down diva.
I am just mostly concerned about how it's playing guitar with those big hands.
Yeah. Would you say it's a boy or a girl?
It's purple, which is a girl color.
And it's named Bonnie.
It's named Bonnie. I thought it was, but the thing is describing it as a boy.
It is a boy.
It's a boy, I guess. Bonnie that's like a cute boy name. What is that?
That's Withered Bonnie.
Withered, like me.
Ran through Bonnie.
Ran through. This is just like Bonnie with its face cut off. Yeah, that's scary. But there's something really beautiful about it, I think.
It's kind of stunning.
I think,
So what type of is
I
Bonnie?
think that Bonnie is like the bartender that everyone loves.
Yeah, okay, I love that.
Like the bartender that everyone loves, not like one of the mean
They'll
bartenders.
give you drinks for free.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not like the shirtless bartender with a 6-pack who like looks at you and like
I hate that. Hate.
Yeah, well, there's many of those who just kind of are like, what are you doing here? No, this is like
Pisses me off.
This is the cool bartender who gives you a Band-Aid if your heels are hurting you.
Aww.
Yeah. I think that's what it's giving.
This bartender doesn't like use any measuring. Like he just like pours the vodka
Pours with his heart.
Pours with his heart. And then he'll give you a splash of cranberry.
Exactly.
A little drop. So I think he's valid.
Yeah, with those big hands.
With
can't measure.
With those big hands. Gorge. Okay. Next from the original 4, Foxy the Pirate.
I like this diva.
I like Foxy this diva. Traditionally, pirates are gay.
Is that real?
I think so.
I didn't know.
I think that was a thing.
Because they were out in the ocean.
Exactly, they're out in the ocean with just their mates.
Yeah. Stinky.
Just stinky.
I just always thought of them as like very smelly. I didn't like, to be honest.
They were probably also each other.
Yeah.
I would imagine it was kind of like a little STD cruise. You know what
I don't think
mean?
they had those back then. Did they?
Yes, they did.
Did they have
They
those?
probably had some like antique STDs back in the day.
Antique?
Some antique. Well, back in the day, they had syphilis like high key, right?
Oh, yeah, true. Well, I know they all had like scurvy and stuff.
Scurvy, the pirate STD.
Yeah, I think this one is just like a friendly
little pirate.
Friendly little pirate, like down, like very down. This one seems like down. This one seems like club, next club,
like
bus, another bus, club.
He's a little ran through.
And we love him for it.
He's been around the club.
He's been around. He's only 28, but he's been around.
He's 28, but he looks 36.
Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that.
And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And on top of that, disabled representation. Can we not have that?
Is he disabled?
Yeah, no, he's got a peg leg and a
because he's a pirate.
And one eye.
Oh, true.
No, because
being
a pirate means being disabled.
Low key. Did they actually do that? Did they actually just like put a hook on it? Or I think that's from Peter Pan.
Yeah, no, wait, that's a good question. Did pirates actually have hooks?
I don't think they did, Gorge.
Yes, pirates often had hooks for missing limbs because the dangerous nature of sailing led to many injuries.
That's insane.
And many of times they did wear eye patches. And peg legs.
Yeah, no thank you. I would not do well on a pirate ship, low key.
Yeah.
I think the only job I could do in that era is like courtesan.
What's courtesan?
Like a fancy hooker.
Oh yeah.
You'd
be getting all the scurvy.
Yeah.
They'd be giving you all the antique.
No, but like the courtesan is like
syphilis.
the one that like the royals would keep, like in the castle, the courtesan. I think I saw a movie about it once.
You'd be in like the captain's quarters.
Yeah.
Specifically.
Yeah.
You'd be in Foxy's quarters.
Well, I don't know. I guess I would rather do it for pirates because like everyone back then was just like awful colonizers.
They'd be stinky as hell though.
Yeah.
Foxy the pirate. Ballad?
I think so.
Ran through Queen?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's do Puppet.
That's what you are?
That is what I am. Oh my god. Puppet is he, him?
Really?
This is so f***ed up.
Wait, can I see? Scary. Oh my god.
Right? Puppet's kind of scary.
It looks like Slender Man. It looks like a cross between Slender Man and Jigsaw.
I thought Puppet was a woman. I still think I think FNAF Wiki is misgendering Puppet, to be honest. Anyway, the marionette will stay at the prize corner where the player, viewing through the eyes of the two night guards, Jeremy and Fritz, must remotely wind up a music box in order to keep the marionette calm. If the player does not wind up the music box, the marionette will slowly rise out of this box and come straight for the player, resulting in game over. I don't know. The puppet's tea.
The puppet is tea.
I think the body is tea.
I think it's like the most French looking. Like it's definitely like
Very French.
the most like fashiony out of all of them. I think this one is like the coolest. This one is definitely like the sceniest out of all of them.
Very scene, huh?
I think if this were like a gay person, this would be like the one who like has the music career and the most Instagram followers.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like this one is like around. This one is around.
This gay person like definitely wants you to know that they're really going through it and depressed.
Probably, yeah.
This gay person wants you to know that they're having a hard time.
They're like around for a week and then you don't see them for 8 months.
Yeah, exactly.
And then you're like, oh, what happened to Puppet?
What happened to Puppet? And then you get a little scared. You're like, is Puppet okay?
And then Puppet's out and about again.
You're like, oh, thank God.
And then you're like, Puppet, let's get brunch. And then Puppet disappears for like another 8 months.
Yeah.
This is Puppet. We love Puppet, though.
But we love Puppet. Puppet's around. Puppet's in the circle.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Okay, I want to go to another slay queen here. And her name is Roxanne Wolf. I feel like this is like the most furry coded.
Yeah, this definitely gives furry.
This is furry. I think they gave the furries what they wanted.
Yeah.
With this character, I fear.
Furries kind of scare me.
Furries kind of scare you.
They're creepy.
Furries are not creepy. They're nice.
They're a little bit creepy.
The comments are not gonna like you for that.
I'm sorry.
Why? Let's unpack this.
I'm not judging you guys at all.
Let's unpack this.
But you have to admit that it's a little like it's part of the appeal, right?
To be creepy?
I don't know.
What do you think the appeal is?
Of a furry?
Yeah.
I think probably I have met and one time I talked to this guy at a bar. It was Heart in WeHo, and it's closed now.
Yeah. Oh, it closed?
Yeah, it did.
Oh.
But he was a furry, and we followed each other on Instagram, and he was so cute, and he had like the cutest vibe.
Yeah.
So yeah, not judging furries, but there is I think it's because when I was in high school, that story, there was this creepypasta video about this park ranger who stumbled upon a furry orgy in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
And it was described as a creepypasta video, but nothing that creepy happened in it.
That doesn't sound that creepy.
They were just sharing each other's bodies in the forest.
Would it be so terrible?
We're unpacking
I think we're unpacking your furry phobia.
Yeah, we are.
Here. I don't understand why you don't like... I didn't realize you were like this.
No, I'm not.
I didn't realize my friend was so close-minded. My best friend was so close-minded.
I'm not like this. They can be a bit.
They can be. Some are very fine people, and some I'm sure are very fine people.
No, I think the cartoon creeps me out more than the actual furries in real life. Because
I think the furry art they make more horny.
Yeah,
I think when they
never
do the
know what
art,
you're gonna get when you're looking at furry art.
That is so many. There are many such cases in which the furry art is far too. I don't know about when they do the furry art and they give the dog human boobies. You know what I'm talking about?
Shouldn't it have like 8 boobs?
Yeah,
or something?
like if you're gonna be a real dog.
Let's see. Yeah, that's not like.
Well, you shouldn't use this example.
Okay, yeah.
This is more. I think the furries would love her, but I wouldn't necessarily call her a furry.
I like my favorite furry animal is like the bunnies, but not like the real like furry bunnies.
Bonnie the bunny.
Bonnie the bunny. No, have you ever seen like a furry bunny? Because they're always like the most it out. Like they will like have like the curves and like.
Wait, no, I need to see now. Like Lola bunny. I mean.
No, not like
Lola
I'm talking like real
sexy.
furries, like a real IRL furry suit that's a bunny.
Do you remember when they took away Lola bunny's movies?
That was sad.
I was really sad about that. I'm gonna look up furry bunny on your work computer.
Oh gosh.
Oh, okay. Are you talking about the animation or
bunny? Maybe bunny fursuit.
Furry bunny.
Yeah, look at that. Like
That
that's so pretty. I would
More
like.
Of you furries need to be bunny furries, honestly, because what the fuck are you doing?
Did you see that they made Kamala Harris a hyena?
I did see that.
Why a hyena? That's so random.
That was funny.
How do they choose? I wonder.
I think they're. I don't know.
Have you thought about what you would be?
What furry I would be?
Yeah.
Oh, that's damn. I honestly haven't.
I think I'd be a horse.
You'd be a horse?
Yeah.
For usage. I think that would be me. Honestly.
Yeah, we'd both be horses. I don't know. I think I relate to horses.
Yeah, how so?
Long faces. You know.
How do you rate?
I like carrots.
Do you really?
Yeah. There's something about like their vibe. I just like I could see I also love
being
BoJack
ridden.
Horseman. Being ridden.
Being rode.
No, I like to ride, honey.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just like horses. They're so elegant. I think I'd be a horse if I was a furry.
Horses have like really long eyelashes.
They do.
Yeah.
And that beautiful hair.
I would want to be, if I was a furry,
I think like a cutty squirrel.
A cutty squirrel, that could be stunning.
Yeah.
I would have like big ass eyelashes.
Yeah.
And like a big bushy tail. Because I always loved Sandy from SpongeBob.
Yeah,
I related
true.
her on
Yeah.
Texas Tea. Yeah, anyway.
We're
looking
this
at
girl,
furry.
what's her story?
So do we still think that furries are creepy?
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for my comment.
We've worked past some
We
of
unpacked
Veronica's, trauma here. Okay, Roxanne Wolf. I don't know. She seems kind of like a mean girl.
Yeah, she does seem a little bit like.
I don't know.
She does seem a little bit like the. What is her story though? Like what's her relation to other
Roxanne
characters?
Wolf, also known as Roxy, is a glam rock animatronic who appears in Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach as a major antagonist and the Ruin DLC as a minor supporting character. She is the self-centered guitar player of the glam rock band who gets run over by driver assist bot and her eyes removed for glam rock Freddy. She also has a connection to the protagonist of Ruin, who saves her near the end of the game. So let's look at Shattered version.
Whoa, I love that though.
Now let's look at Ruined version. I kind of like the Shattered. Like the
I
Shattered.
feel like she really goes through it.
Slays harder.
Okay, you know who I think she is? I don't know why, but I'm like telling all of these characters like through the perspective of who they are if they were a gay person at the club.
Yeah.
But she's the one that you meet out and you think she's annoying at first.
Oh.
You think she's really annoying.
You think she's a straight girl?
Yep, maybe, but you're like, you're annoying, whatever. And then some like drama happens, like some tea in the friend group, and she becomes your girl, and you realize like she's the realest one.
Whoa.
That's who I think she is.
I think she's straight.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that first of all. But I don't know. I don't feel like she's super valid. Well, I have been reading about this, and she's very vain, which makes me feel like she is a queen.
Yeah, because, you know, that's... Honestly, I support a vain queen always.
I love when queers are vain.
Mm-hmm.
That's a real queer. A real queer is vain.
It's vain, yeah.
Vain.
It's
We
part
love
of
our vanity.
the joie de vie.
Je ne veux...
The joie de vie?
Je ne sais
Is that
pas.
how you say it?
Joie de vie.
Joie de vie is like your the special little spice that you put into your life.
Joie de Pépé. Joie.
Oui.
Joie de guessette.
J'adore.
J'adore le transgenderisme. Transgenderisme.
J'adore les backshots.
J'adore.
Just been a minute since.
J'adore la spin on it. Wait, okay. Have you ever spun on it?
What does that mean?
Have you ever spun around on it?
No.
Have you ever spun around on it?
On the penis? How would I even do that?
You ever done a corkscrew on it?
Like Tanya Harding?
You ever spun around on it?
No. Have you?
A little bit.
You do a jump and then a
A
spin?
little bit of a spin.
That's
just like
fine.
a twist. You ever done a twist?
I've probably done a twist.
Have you ever done a twist for once in your life?
I've done a twist. I've like fallen.
Do you think when Australians do like a twist on the cock, they do it counterclockwise?
Yeah, definitely.
Instead?
When they do a little jump and a spin.
But they do it the other way around, huh?
You know, I'm in my Pillow Princess era. I'm not doing any work.
I know. I had a you just like glossed over my really funny joke just now. Can we go back? Can we go back? Can you think about it for a second?
If you do a spin on the dick and then you're Australian, you do it the other way because their toilets go the other way.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. That was a funny joke.
No, it was funny. It was
went over
funny.
your head and you just said yeah.
It was funny. Edit it. You can edit it. Just edit it as funny.
I just want you to know that you acted like it was a shit joke.
It was not a shit joke. I was picturing it. I was overstimulated.
Yeah, I think you were a little
I was overstimulated.
You pictured it, got into it, and we're like, yeah.
I was thinking about getting backshots.
Backshots by an Australian man.
Low key.
I said in Australia, and she thought, crikey, mate. Crikey, mate, you've got a tight hole.
I've actually never hooked up with an Australian.
But you want to, huh?
Oh, wait, I just lied. Okay, moving on.
Crikey, this got a tight hole.
Oh, I fucking love it. Love it. Anyway, this little freak.
Is she valid or canceled?
I think she's valid.
I guess she's valid. You know, we've only canceled Golden Freddy.
Oh shit.
Okay, next person. Montgomery Gator.
He sounds racist.
Oh. Florida coded. He is the bassist of the glam rock band, having replaced glam rock Bonnie. Here's the thing. He replaces Bonnie.
I don't like that.
Before getting dropped from the
girl.
catwalks above his attraction by Gregory and his claws removed for glam rock Freddy.
Aww.
Monty has a typical personality relating to the stereotype of a rock star. What is that? Just call him a
Yeah, honestly.
Just call him a being seen from trashing his room to his rocking personality.
I could fix him.
He also seems to like to smash and destroy things, as seen in his boss fight. He seems to enjoy breaking doors more than anything, as some of the doors in the Pizzaplex have signs with the Monty symbol crossed out to discourage him from entering, with little effect. He may also have some form of dislike towards Glam Rock Freddy, as shown in the final level of his golf minigame that Freddy is left in a dumpster, with Monty presumably taking his role as the lead animatronic entertainer, showing that he may be jealous of Freddy's leadership and wishes to overthrow him as the lead singer.
Okay, he's a little spicy boy.
He's kind of catty.
He's really catty.
A little catty.
I can respect that. I feel like he would be pretty mean, but like I would let him be mean because I think he's cool.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe like he's kind of hot. Like let him do his thing. Huh?
Like you're like a rock star. That's crazy.
Ooh, you're a rock star.
Are you in a band?
Are you like in a band?
Are you like in a
something?
band? Whoa.
And then it turns out it's just the bassist.
That's fine.
It's fine. He's still in a band at the end of the
fine.
day.
You're in a band.
That's all that really matters.
Yeah, I don't want to cancel any of these nice creatures though. That's the problem. I feel like probably
I don't
him.
know if Gator is valid.
He's trashing a hotel room. That's not nice.
Montgomery Gay Tour.
Gay
What is it
tour.
called? Montgomery Tour.
I think you're really onto something.
Should we follow this? Should we follow this to wherever it goes?
yeah, let's follow it.
I think there's a lot. I think there's a lot that could be said there.
I think that can I see him again?
Yeah. He's a gator.
Oh, that's his tail. Oh, what's that third leg, honey?
Oh, honey. Honey.
I don't know, like, maybe he is
Veronica's heart fluttered just for a second there.
He has a really, for those, well, maybe you'll put, like, little images in the video, but he has a very long tail.
Third leg.
Yes. So, I don't know. I feel like maybe it is time for Freddy to be replaced by someone younger and spunkier.
Ooh.
But I also feel as if he's a little bit of a bad boy and you shouldn't trust him.
Yeah, he's kind of the new girl.
What's that band that won Eurovision?
I don't know.
You know, it's like Damascus or whatever. He kind of gives me like the lead singer from that band. Do you know them?
No, I don't understand.
Okay. They're yeah, just like a campy rock star. I don't know.
Okay.
Like what Harry Styles wants to be.
Oh.
I hope there's no Harry Styles fans listening because
you don't want to get into it with them.
He does lack talent severely, but
gorge. So you've pissed off. Let's see. You've been fatphobic. First of all,
when was I fatphobic?
You've been furry-phobic.
Furry-phobic, maybe a little bit.
Stylesphobic.
Stylesphobic.
Probably worst of all.
I was a Direction fan, by the way.
Were you really?
Yeah.
We should talk about William Afton, who I fear would be canceled.
Is he the one who like started all this?
William Afton's the one who killed all the kids.
Oh, he's like a Freddy Krueger.
Not woke.
Yeah,
definitely not woke.
Ugh.
He's not Freddy Krueger. Or I guess you could call him more of a Freddy Krueger figure.
Is he the one who owns the thing?
Yeah, William Afton, he was the co-founder and owner of Fazbear Entertainment and Afton Robotics LLC. He was a serial killer directly and indirectly responsible for most of the incidents and tragedies throughout the series, including being the culprit involved in the missing children incident. Afton's role in the series is pivotal, yet his legacy seems to be carried on by the Mimic, who may have also been Glitch Trap and Burn Trap.
This is an evil man.
He's also known as Purple Guy.
Why is he purple?
It's just, that's how he...
Is he a spirit or like a real person?
I think this guy would 100% slip something in your drink.
Yeah, no, he's evil.
He's so evil. He's canceled. I'd say he's 100% canceled.
What's the Mimic?
The Mimic is the main antagonist of the Tales from the Pizzaplex series, as well as the Ruined DLC for Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach.
I love that they have an LLC. They threw that in there.
At least they have.
They're but they got an LLC. This is a legitimate business.
It's a real business, Gorge. It was an experimental artificial intelligence created by Edwin Murray to copy any movement it sees and care for his son, David Sean Murray. Whilst Edwin work. After David dies in a car accident, Edwin beats down the Mimic using a metal pipe out of grief and infects it with his agony, making it immensely violent.
Oh my god, infects it with his agony. That's so emo.
That's so emo.
That's insane.
Do you think Mimic is valid?
No. He sounds like a buzzkill.
I'd say Mimic is canceled.
Yeah.
Sounds lame. I bet he'd never go out with the girlies.
No, literally. He'd be infecting me with his agony.
Ugh.
He'd be like, don't you have work tomorrow?
Oh my god, ew.
I hate when people say that.
That's true agony. Yeah, when it's 4 a.m. on a Thursday and people are like, didn't you have vape to my lesson?
You don't think women can do whatever they want whenever they want?
Can women have hobbies?
Can women literally have hobbies?
Can women have hobbies?
It's brat summer.
It's autumn.
It's autumn.
It's approaching winter.
I'm like still clinging on to brat. I'm like, I need it. I'm not ready to give it up.
It's the only light we have in this darkness. It's literally the
only light I have in my life. I need it. I need to keep partying. 365 potty girl. Should we role play it? Because I'm dressed as Freddy Fazbear.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I don't know what he talks like.
Puppet.
Hello.
Here, wait. I'm gonna play. Hello, sweetheart.
I didn't even try to do that voice.
Okay, puppet. Okay, so you'll be a daddy and I'll be a twink.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello, welcome to the club.
Hi.
Oh, you must be new here.
Yeah.
You must be new here. What kind of drink are you drinking tonight?
Oh, I just always love like a vodka cranberry.
Okay, we'll get you a Long Island iced tea, honey. Honey, you need to meet the family, honey.
Okay, I guess. When in
honey.
Rome.
Honey, where are you from, honey?
I'm from...
Oh, no one cares, sweetie.
Oh.
No one cares. This is Los Angeles, honey.
Okay. Do you have any GHB?
Honey, GHB, back in my day, we did Quaaludes. Do you know what we used to call them, honey? We used to call them lemons.
Oh, did you really?
Honey, I'm gonna snatch your soul right now, honey.
No, please
honey,
don't.
Honey,
Please.
get ready.
No, please don't,
Honey.
Daddy. I have chlamydia. So if you want to snatch it, you're going to have to snatch that with it. I have syphilis. I have scurvy.
Scurvy.
I got it from Foxy. I got it from Foxy.
No, not scurvy,
I
honey.
got scurvy from Foxy. So please don't f*** me. Daddy. Daddy? Mommy? Daddy?
Daddy, chill.
No from Long Legs? Daddy? Mommy?
What am I thinking? I
You
don't
hated
remember
Long
that.
Legs.
I did
Free
hate Long
her.
Legs, but I don't remember that.
Free her.
I only remember the scene
Free
where
her.
he's like...
Whenever he's in the car, he's like, Daddy! Mommy! Free her.
I only remember the scene where he's like,
Let
me in!
Let me in! All she was just a clocky diva, and you hated her for that. Let's review.
Can I say that I was the one
Veronica hates furries?
I do not hate
Blocky girls.
That is not true. I supported.
Pirates.
I
People
said
with
that she was
scurvy.
the one good thing about that movie.
ableist,
She was the one
fatphobic.
good thing about that movie. She was the one good thing.
Daddy!
Let me in. I did love Nick Cage's performance in Long Legs. It was fierce.
It was pretty fierce.
Be honest, do I
Be honest? Do I pass?
I just didn't. They didn't need the dolls were unnecessary. The creepy dolls were unnecessary.
Oh, so the dolls are unnecessary now. Okay, so fat-phobic, pirate-phobic, doll-phobic, what? Furry-phobic. You've got a lot of communities to apologize to.
On
this episode.
Next eepisode, we're gonna apologize.
I think that next episode we should start with an apology.
We should do just we should just do a witch burning of me.
Yeah, I think next episode we're gonna burn Veronica at the stake.
Well, comment on. You can comment if you want us to answer something in the comments.
Yeah, ask us a question. In the
ask
comments.
us anything, literally
ask us
anything,
please.
Advice,
because there's like 10 comments per episode. So
yeah,
we'll read them.
You can make it as personal as you want.
Honestly.
We're actually way nicer than we seem.
We're actually so nice, and we would love to answer your question. Okay, bye, Gorge.
Mwah.
Mwah.